Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this video by Omizi. It's titled "Becoming a Streamer Won't Save You." It won't save you. With Streamer University going on, everybody is trying to quit their job. I reacted to that video talking about that, and people are trying to, you know, get their content creation career started, and it's like, this is probably not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. But sure, let's see what's on here. Let's watch.
Here at Atlanta Streamer University, and it's already about to get shut down.
I drove 10 hours by myself, no break, no service, and then I just get a thing saying it's canceled.
To say, hey, trust your gut, stay home. I wasted $700 in a trip for that not even happening tomorrow.
I just drove 11 hours to Atlanta from Texas just for Kai to cancel this.
Do not go to in-person Streamer U auditions if you do not have the time, the resources, or especially the funds.
I quit my full-time nursing job to apply to Streamer University.
Well, Atlanta, it was nice while it lasted. Standing on everything. Everybody don't push through the line.
In 2026, it seems like everywhere you turn, everywhere you go, and everywhere you look, everybody wants to become a streamer. And some of these people aren't just gamers or content creators who want to get into the field after doing their niche or style of content for a while. Some of these people are going to the lengths of quitting their job or dropping out of school and starting to stream and have never done it before. Streamer University made this look obvious because it looked less like a school audition and more like a talent show. People weren't just applying for advice, they were applying for a chance to be seen. And hell, when I went down to the Atlanta Streamer University auditions, it became abundantly clear that that was the case. So when I factor in things like economic climate or the access that being a celebrity gets you, the bigger question is not why does everyone want fame? I mean, I think that's obvious. The real question is why does everyone want to stream specifically? Because while I do believe that streaming can open up so many doors for so many people, I think that a lot of people are biting off way more than they can chew. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. Hell, if everybody doing it, I can too. And this community should be there to support me, I think. Now, back into the video.
Kyle, he looks at me, he's like, bro, you just paid this streamer. Not an A tier, not a B tier, like a C tier
I thought he was referring to Kyle. I was like, the hell?
streamer, 70 racks. And I was like, oh, that must be like a crazy partnership over the next like 3 months. Like, that's gonna be sick. Good for the company, good exposure. No, he said no, bro. He stopped me right there. He's like, Les, it's not over the span of 3 months. It's not over the span of 2 months. It's a 30-second bit in their live stream.
Curious as business, it's like, what does one have to do to accumulate $300,000 in 1 month of content?
I mean, it's based off of your live concurrent viewers. Okay.
DDG has been on social media for over 10 years, okay? Don't compare yourself to him. Kai has also been on social media over 10 years since he was a jit, okay? Don't compare yourself to these people. Y'all are delusional in thinking that you just gonna pop out and, oh, I'm making $300,000 per post. That's what I'm about to be on. That's not how this works.
So you explain that. Like how many people watching you at once? Okay. I always tell people, they be like, how many viewers I gotta have to make this much? If you can average 2,000 to 3,000 people every time you stream, you can make 6 figures a month.
Look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it in this video, and I don't think that it does us any good if anybody plays oblivious as to why people want to jump into streaming. Of course, there are a bunch of numerous different reasons, but at the top of the funnel, the finances are first. In 2026, there are a plethora of ways for somebody who is pursuing content to be monetized. We're talking about subs, donations, sponsors, uploads, clips, merch, brand deals, live events, ad revenue. And this is so much different than the days of content past where people were just doing donations to you. Now the whole creator economy is insanely huge, and that's just the on-camera presence. Now what makes streaming so enticing is that from the outside looking in, it looks like these people are getting rich by hanging with their friends, playing games, reacting to videos, and honestly just being themselves. This is why streaming over other forms of content creation is so popular with so many people. It doesn't look like labor. It doesn't look like these cookie cutter algorithmic videos that I even put together, but it just looks like your lifestyle. You're doing your own thing and you're getting paid for it. People are saying Kai, they're saying Aiden, Speed, Jinxie, Blackboy Max, Phantom, Duke, Sketch, whoever, and it feels like they're looking at the new version of a rapper or an athlete.
Yo, we in a day and age where being a streamer is way cooler than being a rapper right now. Being a rapper, like, since forever, like, since the 80s, that was, like, the coolest job you could have. It was, like, top tier, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you're mad popular, you know what I mean? All the women want you if you're a guy, and vice versa if you're a woman. But now, being a streamer, like, it probably changed within the last 2 years. Like, being a streamer, that's the coolest job. Like, but they really just film them just being, like, just in the house. Like, they don't even be doing shit. Like, so, like, yeah. Salute to them niggas.
That's the other thing too, is that y'all don't understand what this shit entails. Y'all are just so oblivious. Look at Black Boy Max. He crashed out the other day. I didn't react to it, but I saw the clip of him like crying on stream. Okay, we got Hassan talking about how soul crushing live streaming is. Like, this shit is not what y'all think it is. And I don't stream. I've only gone live a couple times, but that was enough. It's not in me. I don't like it. But, even content creation as a whole, people just don't get it. They don't understand what goes into this. They're like, oh, it's so easy. It's like, okay, because, we make it look easy. It doesn't look like, a lot of work is put into it because you don't see what's going on the back end. But this shit is not as simple and cut and dry as you think it is. So it's just wild that people still don't understand that to this day.
Not just I can make money online. The dream is more so, hey, I can make money by being myself, which is totally new, which is totally invigorating and totally enticing to a lot of people. But there's this dangerous illusion that is presented when people perceive streaming in this fashion. They're only looking at the top 1% of it all. They don't see the people that are streaming 8 hours a day to 20 viewers. They don't see the consistency, the pressure, the failed streams, the bad numbers, and the years. And I do mean years of building for a lot of these content creators.
I'm streaming for one viewer. What am I doing for my life? I am 24 years old, who's been streaming for 7 years, brother, and I'm literally streaming to one viewer. Like, what the fuck? What did I do wrong? Like, I'm just really just trying to figure that out, dude. Like, chat,
and that's the other thing, too. Like, people love to push this message that, oh, just keep going and it'll work out for you. You'll succeed eventually. That's not always true, unfortunately. You could be doing it for 7 years and you got one viewer and nobody still is watching you. If people don't connect with their content, they just don't connect with it and they don't fuck with you. Or maybe streaming isn't, the best route for you. Maybe try Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. Like, you have to, venture out and try different things. But if you're seeing that one thing isn't working after a while, it's like, all right, you're just trying to do it over and over again, thinking, oh, eventually it's gonna click. Not necessarily. If people aren't entertained by you, if they don't like you, then it's not gonna work out.
I had to be positive. I have every positive bone in my body, and I'm trying to be positive, bro. Like, fuck.
But overall, streaming looks like the only job where someone can get rich without ever looking like they clocked in. The dream is not just the money. The dream is to be yourself, and the dollars ultimately follow. People aren't chasing streaming because it looks easy. They're chasing it because the success looks effortless. But money alone doesn't explain the streamer phenomenon. TikTok and YouTube can also make people rich. So why are so many people jumping straight to streaming?
Like, what's the difference between a celebrity and a streamer that has over 100K views, right? I'm pretty sure the streamer is going to get more recognized than the celebrity.
Y'all can disagree with me, but streamers are the most famous people on earth right now. Streamers are the most famous. Like, everybody knows what a streamer is for the most part. And people want to live the life like a streamer more than an actor, more than an actress, more than a rapper.
I like that they over there. Please stay over there. Don't come over here. Alright, just stay over there. Cause
it's streaming now. That's like people are really getting popping off of that. Streamers are like they like the Jay-Z's now.
They're going into it for the wrong reason.
From actually success and being, an actor or being in the basketball player, whatever like that. But I'll say between being in sports and a streamer, those are the two highest paid occupations right now. Basketball players and streamers. But streamers right now are considered the GOATs, like the Carson Nets, the Talils and all them, the Duke Dennises. They're the ones. They're the most famous.
You see, TikTok and YouTube feel like posting to this algorithm. You upload, you wait, you refresh, you wait, you refresh, you wait, you refresh. 30 minutes later, you finally find out how your video is performing. Even here on this channel, I have some comments. I may interact with some people from time to time. But ultimately, there is this gap that is still there in a couple different areas. Streaming, however, feels like you are walking into a room. And that room is filled with validation, attention, fame, and notoriety that no one could ever imagine. Even if only a few people are watching, the streamer gets live reactions, live jokes, live criticisms, live donation, and most importantly, live validation. This makes a stream and a streamer feel more personal than what it already is. You're not just making content, but you're hosting an environment that is ultimately going to prop you up to levels of validation that you could have never imagined. And this is why a lot of people are skipping straight to streaming. Not just, hey, I want to go start doing content and then move over that direction. No, people are stopping what they're doing in their 9 to 5s and just jumping straight into streaming. But see, this is where a lot of people miss a step. While I was at the Streaming University auditions in Atlanta, seeing the people that were in line, I saw people doing anything for validation or a reaction or some sort of comment or maybe even a slight donation from a chat. And we can talk about the content of people's streams in a different video, but these people are treating this as the final product, and that's where I think that they're missing. The smart streamers aren't treating it as such. They are treating it as the raw footage. The real strategy is go live for a couple hours, create as many moments as possible, and turn the best into different clips.
I have a live channel where all my streams goes to YouTube. So double the money. Say I'm live streaming with you right now, right? Yeah. It's a that I've never met in my life that lives in Canada. That's gonna clip it. That clips it. How you get money from that? YouTube. Okay. So he uploaded for me. YouTube. He uploaded for me, and then I have a situation with him where he gets paid, I get paid, boom, boom, boom. That's smart.
Those clips then travel the world via reaction channels, commentary channels, reposting pages, etc., etc. That's where the real validation, conversation, fame, and notoriety come from. Few people even watch actual streams, but I know everybody consumes some sort of clip. This is why streaming can make you feel more famous, even if the numbers don't reflect. See, the algorithm can ignore you, but when chat talks back to you and gives you that thing that you can circulate to these different audiences on these different platforms, you can feel bigger than what you even are. And that feeling is exactly why Streaming University is so popular. People craving for that attention, that fame, and that notoriety that they've been longing for and yearning for in life. It's not just a school. Streaming University is a stage for those to rise to the top.
Yo, decent now. What's up, man? It's a monkey. That's my baby. Sit down, sit down, sit down. All right. I'm sitting down. How you doing, Kyle?
Is it friendly?
It's friendly.
Is it bite?
Only if you make a bite. It's a marmoset monkey. Tico, go say hi. Every single day, like my baby. Go say hi. Yeah. Do you know his name? His name is Tico.
Tico?
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Snap? I'm Farhan from the Amos Department of Corrections. Could you kindly stand up for me? I'm in trouble. We're here to issue you a few citations. We actually tracked you down all the way in New York, and you escaped to California. No. Is that right or wrong? No. You escaped to California, and we're here in ATL to track you down to issue you a few citations. What would I do? Now, you have two choices. Either, can you please stand up? I'm an officer of the law. That's a little disrespectful, if you don't mind. So you have two options. We're going to offer you two deals. You have a plea deal, and this is like in your court. What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? I need you to hire me as the hall monitor for Streaming University. As you can see, I'm very competent at my job, and I've been doing this for a very long time. So that's one way to go, or you'll be apprehended at the scene as we speak. Okay, I can't accept now. Okay. Well, stay in touch. Well, we could do so. We could work something out. Definitely. We'll definitely get. Yep. Just get some information going. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is good.
Streaming University is the new age American Idol. People came far and wide in order to showcase their talents, their creativity, and why they belong in the rooms with some of the biggest creators on the planet. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the in-person interviews I saw were hilarious. Of course, we had characters that we had known for a long time before in the Reggies, in the Rakais, the Rays, the Suburb Babies, the Bendadons, all these different people. But it did showcase and highlight some people that I had never seen before. That guy, and I'm pretty sure he's a big streamer, who did the hall monitor skit. I thought that was one of the most innovative and creative things. Kai played along with it very well. I laughed my ass off. Now, while a lot of people understood the assignment and realized that Streamer University and even just the auditions was an opportunity to be creative, get their content off, and they understood that the real prize was an opportunity to get more views with this trending topic, a lot of people had a different prize in mind. You see, their prize wasn't the views, it wasn't the opportunity to collaborate and network with a bunch of people. Their prize was the opportunity and chance to get to Kai Cenat. And when that didn't happen, let's just say it didn't go so well.
Oh, my cousin, the person that you work is oh, my cousin, you're weird as fuck. Why the fuck would you have the audition without me? Like,
and even though I've been camping for 4 days since Thursday in LA for Streaming University auditions, waited in line since 6 a.m., was hella committed, staying here, still got denied from the staff. They didn't even get to get interviewed by Kai Cenat.
I was dying crying. I'm so bad coming up here because as bad as I want these, bro, like as bad as I want to go to Streaming University, I feel like awareness needs to be spread because, bro, I'm just so angry because I was so close in the line. So I was out there meeting people, making connections, grateful for that, but it was starting to get closer to time. First of all, people were passing out. My thing is, with time, like time was getting closer to going inside. Some people were able to go inside earlier before even Kai got there. And then like the drone would come out, people were pushing and shoving. Like I'm so angry because I was so fucking close. The whole event is just like the whole in-person application is just mad unserious. And I say that to say because you got people who really want it, the people that really want want it. You got people, a whole bunch of people playing.
If y'all wanted it, y'all would already be streaming without this.
Because they want the opportunity to meet Kai and to get a viral moment or whatever, which I'm not knocking anybody for their reasons of going. But it's just like, say, like, now I'm home. Like, wait, I just called out of work. Got a flight to go go back home. Like, bro, it's so bad.
When I was at the Stream University auditions in Atlanta, I saw content creators who had been creating for years, and I mean verifiable years, coming from Wyoming, Philadelphia, Florida, St. Louis, everywhere far and in between for the opportunity to network, create, and potentially meet Kai Cenat. I did some interviews, and ultimately I lost audio for him. I know, I'm punching and kicking myself as well, about the entire experience and situation. And ultimately, a lot of people, hell, pretty much everybody that I interviewed said that if they didn't make it in to see Kai Cenat that day, it would not make or break them when it comes to content creation and the streaming journey that they are going on. And that was a breath of fresh air because the things that I consumed on the internet said opposite for a good amount of people. Now, this is no shade and this is no knock on any of the people that I have shown in this video that are crying or complaining or being negative about their experiences in the Streamer University audition line. But to me, their priority was more so about meeting Kai Cenat as opposed to wanting to be streamers. I went to look at their social media pages and I went to try to find content, and it was sparse. It was like a man who has a thinning hairline. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Even that young lady who was crying in the Knicks jersey, the last time she had streamed was a year ago. I'm not saying you have to stream in order to get accepted into Stream University, but I think you understand the gist of it.
I think that's the prerequisite. Yes, you do have to stream. You should be streaming and should be active in the space. What are we talking about?
A large portion of the population just answers the why of it all. Well, why do you want to go to Stream University? Why do you want to be a streamer right now? For some people, they see it as a way out of poverty. They see it as a way to come up in this world. For a lot of people, they see it as fame, notoriety, and attention. For a subsection of people, they just want to meet Kai Cenat. They don't know what it takes to ultimately become a streamer. Hell, they're not even attempting to do it in their free time. They just see a place in a space where they can see a guy that they watch on screen and enjoy and are going to run at it full head of steam. This is why that Stream University audition stage is so important of it all. It highlighted the desperation, desire, and the delusion of people out there that are looking to uplift themselves or change their trajectory. Hell, it even had athletes like Lamar Jackson and Le'Veon Bell appearing at Streamer University auditions.
Look, I ain't called no ruckus. I was just in there chilling. I'm like, all right, man. They said they gonna come give me in 10 minutes. They said they gonna give me in 15 minutes. I'ma just wait. 10 minutes go by, they don't come. I'm now, everybody see the stream. They know like I now, like a couple times at 2, 3, 10-minute sessions go by. I go back out there. I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? He's like, man, they gonna come get you. Boom, boom, boom. I wait 6, 7 hours the entire time, chat, for Kai finally coming there. I don't ever go to the room immediately. He finally come in there and say, like, man, I'm sorry for all y'all's wait. Get to see y'all, blah, blah, whatever the fuck you say. At this time, I'm like, checked out. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever.
Why? I don't know. Maybe because they want to be a part of the moment. For a lot of those people out there who are truly talented and genuine with their content, they just wanted a bigger stage. For the people that are in it for the wrong reasons, I think that they just want the cosign from the bigger name, thinking that that will platform them to a different height. And I do agree that it can put you in a different stratosphere. We've seen streamers and content creators come up from a boost and a cosign from others. But at the end of the day, I don't think that that's what streaming is all about. If your heart is not in it, then it ultimately won't be successful. And when your heart is not in something and you're being forced to do it because it brings you fame, it brings you notoriety, it brings you money, then ultimately the mental pressures that come with streaming will ultimately weigh down on you harder than we've ever seen before.
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just want to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of.
Taking a fucking break! What the fuck I'm doing? Take a little break. I'm not retiring, nigga. Nigga was talking about some retire every time, but I'm taking a break. I ain't gonna cap, taking a break. It could be 1 day, it could be 2 days, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, it could be 3 months, it could be, I don't know, I'm taking a break, nigga. Bro, I've been at this bitch for 7 years, gang. I'm tired.
Listen, niggas been doing this shit for years, bruh. Showing up every day, bruh. It gets on my nerves. People, it's not that hard. Nobody said we doing fucking brain surgeon, bitch. But you doing this shit every day. You get tired. We're normal human beings. Like, niggas expect you to just go like a robot. Nigga, you get tired. If you standing up in a corner all day with your arms held out, is that hard? No. But after a while, you gonna get tired. Nobody says it takes a lot of brain power, but it takes a lot of your time, your energy. It's a lot to keep doing. You You take some days off. People like, hey, you already do that. Why you taking days off? What? Niggas is fucking delusional and ridiculous. Sorry, that triggered something within me. This is like, my God, those of us who have been doing this for years on end and show up on a very, 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 very regular basis, you get tired, you get burnt out. I get burnt out all the time. But guess what? I keep going because I don't only have this shit that I'm doing. I got a whole ass life that y'all don't see. I balance my personal life. I'm in the process of losing weight. I got my social life, like my family shit that's going on and drama associated with that. Like, you got a lot of shit going on, and it's like, sometimes you get overwhelmed. I need to take a step back, and I'm gonna take a step back from work. Okay, this is a lot. But niggas don't understand that because they don't understand that you're human. I'm human like you. I'm a real person. Hello, I breathe, shit, sleep just like you. So yes, I need some time off sometimes. God damn. But yes, that triggered something within me because I feel him 1000%. But people will be quick to be like, you don't need no break. It's so easy. You don't do nothing. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
And that type of shit bleeds into the Twitch chat. That shit bleeds into everywhere, bro.
No, they about to show the clip that I talked about Black Boy Max crashing out. This is the clip I saw, I'm pretty sure. And listen, this is why niggas be crashing out, and they lose it at some point because they getting burnt out, but they just keep going. You know, so it's like after a while, you snap after a while. It's a lot, all right? It's a fucking lot.
Niggas just being negative. I might come on that shit.
And what makes it also exhausting is you have people also being negative. They always got something to say. You're being criticized on a daily fucking basis. So on top of everything that you got going on top of having to show up every day and giving all your energy and this and that, on top of that, then you got niggas talking shit. Oh, you ugly. Oh, why you do this? Why you do that? Oh, you shouldn't have said that. That's wrong. And I'm mad. I'm offended because you said that. It's always something. So you got to deal with that aspect as well. It's a lot, but people don't see that. They don't understand until they're actually knee deep in this shit. But it's not as easy. I don't use the word easy because when I say that, people again they go based on this basic ass surface level definition. Because once again, obviously it's not hard in the sense that you are doing brain surgery. You're not doing anything that takes a lot of brain power, but it's very emotionally, mentally exhausting. Okay, and that translates to the physical as well. Okay, that starts to take a toll on your body as well. So it's like it is a lot, and people think, oh, it's just rainbows and butterflies. Oh, y'all just sitting there. Y'all ain't really doing nothing.
Being goofy, I might come on this bitch. Y'all can go this
is why he about to crash.
7 years, man. I'm tired. And that type of shit bleeds into the Twitch chat. That shit bleeds into
let's run that back how he
do more of. Take a fucking break!
See, he had to scream.
The fuck I'm doing? Take a little break. I'm retiring, nigga. Nigga was talking about some retiring, but I'm taking a break. I ain't gonna take a break. It could be 1 day, it could be 2 days, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, it could be 3 months, it could be, I'm taking a break, nigga. Robin, I just been for 7 years, gang. I'm tired. And that type of shit bleeds into the Twitch chat. That shit bleeds into everywhere, bro. Niggas just being negative. I might come on that shit being goofy. I might come on this bitch. Y'all can call me corny. I don't give a fuck, bro. Y'all can call me whatever the fuck y'all want. But I come on this bitch to entertain y'all niggas, bro. I come on this bitch because I love y'all niggas, bro. I'm God, bro. I come on this bitch to have fun, bro. Just have fun with y'all, bro. Like, this shit is hard, bro. It's not easy, bro. I be putting my heart and soul to this shit on God, bro.
And you can't tell if people want to be around you, people want to fuck with you, like, for you, bro. Like, that shit is hard, bro. Like, that shit, like, it's hard to be a streamer, bro. It's hard to just be a creator because you don't know what's real, bro.
One of the common things that I talk about on this platform is
And also, side note, what makes this so different than my other jobs? I had many jobs prior to doing this online shit. And what makes it so different is that when I was at my previous jobs, I could mentally check out. I could just zone out and just do my work. I don't have to fucking talk to nobody. I don't have to interact. I don't have to smile. You know, you smile in the interview, that's all you getting out of me. Smile in the interview and that's it. That's when I'm being nice and bubbly. Once I get the job, don't talk to me. I'm resting bitch face all day. Because I'm just here to do my work and go home, and that's all I'm obligated to do. So I'm able to check out. When you are a content creator, you have to be entertaining to some degree. I can't just sit here and just not say anything at all. Although there are, you know, periods of time where I'm not saying anything, obviously, because I'm watching the video. But I can't just sit here and say nothing. I can't bring zero energy. I can't, you know, get on camera and just expect y'all to fuck with me and like me if I'm not being entertained to some degree. Like, people keep watching me because they are entertained to some degree. And it's like, that is what makes it, like, especially exhausting as well, because you have to perform. You're not just working, you're also performing. Like, hello, and people don't keep that in mind. That's also exhausting. Sometimes I don't want to perform. Sometimes I don't want to talk. I don't want to say nothing. I just want to chill. You know, like, I just want to do my work if I could. Like, when I'm editing and shit, I'm in the zone. Like, because I don't have to talk to nobody. I could just do the technical parts. When I'm, you know, making the thumbnails and I'm doing the shit, the titles and the keywords and all that shit behind the scenes, which also takes time. People don't keep that into account. But when I'm doing all that, it's like, cool. I could just kind of shut my brain off to a certain degree. I don't have to, you know, have that extra layer of work of performing. But when you are on camera and you got thousands of people watching you, you're performing to a certain degree. So that also makes it especially exhausting. So people don't keep that in mind, because they're like, oh, well, these other jobs are so much more exhausting. They're so much harder. Sure, but it's a lot of hard jobs where you could kind of zone out. I've had hard jobs, but because it was like so routine and I was so used to it, I was able to just, you know, not have to put that much energy into it as far as like my personality. I don't have to be nice. I don't have to smile at anybody. I could just do my work. Even when in customer service, that's not required either. How many people you come across in customer service and they're not very polite? They're customer facing, but they're not very nice. It's because that's not technically a requirement. Sure, if you hella rude, you're gonna start getting complaints after a while. But if you just kind of like, hey, yeah, whatever, cool, like you can get away with that for a long time. Okay, I've been like that in many customer service jobs. So yeah, but when you're a content creator, you can't do that. You have to perform. All right, so people don't keep that in mind. That shit is exhausting to keep doing.
Mental pressures that
even this venting right now is exhausting me. I mean, you know, ranted for several minutes. This is exhausting to rant. But whatever, bro.
that come with streaming. I think it's
You will never get it unless you actually doing it. So you can't expect people to get it because they just won't ever get it.
different, and I do mean way different than any other form of content creation. When I cut on my camera, personally, I know that I will have the ability to edit this down and make myself look as polished as possible. And for the most part, people are coming for a specific video and
what the fuck I said. I'm not editing out nothing.
Commenting for a specific thing. They're not talking about my appearance, my personality, my looks, the things that I said that were wrong, dragging me for this, that, and the third, my family life, etc., etc. But streaming is this game in which you have to give your all to the camera in order to make it work. And I don't think that a lot of people are prepared for that. Sure, there's freedom involved. You work from home, you play games, you talk to your friends, you make money based off of your personality. But what people aren't talking about is that the bigger you get, the more that your life becomes the product. You have to be entertaining when you're tired. Right. You have to be funny when you're annoyed. You have to be the life of the party even if you're having a down day. Now, we've seen things like Jay Cinco's family members passing away and then having to come back so soon because the bank account and the job revolves around. No matter how you feel, you have to entertain the audience for hours. Think about it from this POV. If I decided that I wanted to stop this recording right now and go and take a break and then come back to it later, I could. But if I was live streaming this exact video, I couldn't. I would have to continue on no matter how I felt. And all these things can weigh on you because simultaneously you're playing this algorithmic game to appease to a certain community or audience that wants you to be a certain way. And if you're not fitting that narrative, then ultimately people are going to turn away from you. I think this is why streaming isn't as easy as it looks. People feel like the job is just pressing go live, but the job is creating something that is worth watching while going live every single time. And that means being happy with people looking at your life constantly, picking and prodding at you, giving criticisms at every single move that you made to no avail. And this is why Kai Cenat is so successful. Not because he just turns on the camera and goes willy-nilly with his friends and his homeboy, but he understands production, pacing, networking, community, events, celebrities, moments, viral or otherwise. But even he has to deal with the negative aspects of becoming a successful streamer. That's why he's on a 9-month hiatus right now. Everybody wants the reward of it all, but they don't understand the machine that they are getting into when they go and stand in that line for Streamer University or apply online or get on the internet and beg and plead to a community of people saying that they want to be and will be one of the biggest streamers in the world. They get into this game because they feel as if there is no boss, but I'm here to tell you, the audience, the community, and the algorithm are your boss. So when you ask why everybody wants to become a streamer, the answer is bigger than the money. It's clear as day that streaming has become the cleanest and clearest version of modern fame. The good, the in-between, and the ugly. And while everybody wants that lifestyle, I don't think that they see the trap that is coming. I don't want it to be doom and gloom, though. I think that streaming is about to go into a whole different direction. It's about to introduce a whole different set of people. That's if they are true to what they were saying at the Streamer University auditions and from their bedrooms as they submitted the applications. Whether or not you get accepted into Streamer University, I expect more and more people to hop into this lifestyle. But I can't help but think they are doing this haphazardly as I see streamers day in and day out hop out of the game. It's been a minute since we've seen a Fam. It's been a minute since we've seen a Duke. It's been a minute since we've seen some of our staple creators, and the breaks that the ones that are around do keep getting bigger and bigger every single day. I like how streamers are reinventing themselves in real time because it is showing that you don't have to always go down this path and you can kind of make streaming what you want it to be. IShowSpeed is a perfect example of this. He's not doing the typical stuff that he used to do, but now he's doing world tours, meeting dignitaries and famous people and all this other stuff like that with his audience captivating abilities. And that seems to be something that's having less stress on his mental. His physical, I don't know, but his mental seems as though it's being well done. But all in all, people have to understand that when they're answering the question why they want to be a streamer, or even asking it, is that there is so much that streaming can give you. You just have to know if you're ready for it.
Agreed. Well said. Oh, this video is long as hell. I've yapped enough. I said everything I need to say. But just know there is a lot that goes into this content creation shit, especially when you start streaming. Listen, like I said, I've gone live a few times on Patreon, and even with my small audience, and this was years ago, so my audience was even smaller, back then, but it still felt so incredibly exhausting. And I love talking to my people, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like, oh my God, like so overwhelmed. Like this is just a lot, and having to keep up with talking to these people, and it's like, oh wait, I feel like I gotta entertain y'all, I gotta do something, and it's a lot of pressure. It's too much. I don't like it. So shout out to the streamers. Like, good luck if that's what y'all want to do. That's a very audacious platform to start with. Is like Kick or Twitch. And you want to stream first. I would think you would want to build up an online, personality first and then go over to that. But, good luck to y'all. Hopefully it works out. But yeah, interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.